the shadowed realm. Before Scripture ever reveals the glories of heaven, it unveils something else. A realm so deep, so sealed, so feared that even demons beg to avoid it. The Bible calls it the abyss, the bottomless pit. The abyss is not hell. It is not the lake of fire. It is not Sheol. It is a spiritual prison, a locked domain beneath the created order, reserved for the most dangerous beings in the unseen world. The Greek word abyssos means without depth, unfathomable, immeasurable. It is a realm that descends but never ends, a spiritual gravity well where no creature can rise unless God permits. The abyss is not ruled by demons. It is ruled by God's authority. It is not their kingdom, it is their nightmare. Every time the abyss appears in Scripture, it is connected to fear, judgment, restraint, and divine control. Nothing escapes it unless heaven opens the lock. The first prisoners. The earliest hint of this realm appears in the days of Noah. Certain angels left their first estate and crossed boundaries God never permitted. Their rebellion produced a hybrid race, the giants. Jude says these angels are now in chains under darkness. Peter says they were cast into Tartarus, the deepest pit of restraint. This is the first wave of prisoners in the abyss. These beings were so corrupt, so violent, so destructive that God removed them from circulation before the floodwaters even fell. Their imprisonment explains why demons in the New Testament tremble. They know what happened to their own kind. The abyss is the place where the most ancient rebels are held until the final judgment. The fear of the demons. When Jesus stepped onto the shore of Gadara in Luke 8, the demons inside the possessed man did not scream in defiance. They screamed in terror. Do not send us into the abyss. This is the only time demons make a request with absolute desperation. They did not fear Jesus hurting them. They feared Jesus judging them. They feared being locked away with the ancient rebels, the ones already chained in darkness. They feared losing their freedom to roam, influence, deceive, and destroy. The dark king of the pit. Revelation 9 reveals that the abyss has a warden, a ruler, an angelic being named Abaddon in Hebrew and Apollyon in Greek. His name means destroyer. He is not Satan. He is a separate being, a commander of imprisoned forces. When the abyss opens during the fifth trumpet, smoke rises like a furnace, and a swarm of beings emerges, not insects, but incarcerated spirits released for judgment. These beings have a king, Abaddon, meaning they are organized, ranked, and restrained until the appointed time. The abyss is not chaos. It is containment. The pit and the beast. Revelation 11 and 17 say the beast ascends out of the abyss. This means the final world ruler is empowered by something that comes from the pit. The beast is not born from the pit, but the spirit that empowers him is. This connects the end-time deception to the ancient rebellion before the flood. The same forces that corrupted the world in Noah's day will empower the final deception in the last days. The pit is not just a prison, it is a reservoir of ancient evil waiting for release. The pit and the millennium. When Christ returns, Satan is not thrown into the lake of fire. Not yet. He is thrown into the abyss. This proves the abyss is a temporary prison, a holding place for beings awaiting final judgment. Satan is sealed there for 1,000 years, unable to deceive the nations. When the seal is broken, he is released for a little season, proving the abyss is not his kingdom, it is his cell. The abyss is the place where God restrains evil until his plan requires its release. Acts 19 and the dark realm. The demon in Acts 19 is the same species as the ones in Luke 8, but the situation is different. In Luke 8, the demons fear Jesus because he can send them to the abyss. In Acts 19, the demon fears Jesus and fears Paul, but not the sons of Sceva. Because the sons of Sceva were unsaved, unsealed, unauthorized. Demons do not fear humans. They fear authority, the authority of Christ. The dark side exposed. The abyss reveals that the unseen world is structured, ranked, and governed by divine boundaries. Demons are not free agents. They operate under limits. They fear judgment. They fear confinement. They fear the one who holds the key. The pit exposes the reality that evil is not equal to God. It is restrained by God. The pit exposes the reality that the final deception will rise from ancient rebellion, the same rebellion judged in Noah's day. And the pit exposes the reality that Christ alone holds the key, and every being in heaven, earth, and under the earth knows it. Thank you for watching this teaching. If this episode strengthened your understanding of Scripture, consider liking and sharing it so others can walk in the same clarity. And if you'd like to stay connected as we continue exploring the Word, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the bell for future teachings. Until next time, stand firm, stay grounded, and keep your eyes on the King.